Feel like my Air Max. Spin that. Spin that. Right. Or whatever that thing is called. Spin that. Spin that.
Coach grab you like, hey man, the game on the line.
Said like where y'all at? Something something my something some air tag or something like that. Oh. Thought that something fell. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we're back, baby. You know, I be getting nervous when this thing don't be cutting on like that.
What is up, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the physique.
All right, so what is up, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. We got cardio today. Weight vest is on. Got 45 minutes, 10 incline, 2 speed. Let's get it going. So I'm tired. Woke up late. Obviously, it's already 8 o'clock. Didn't get to sleep till 3 a.m. But when I went to sleep at 3, my alarm went off at 5. And I got up and turned off my alarm instead of just getting up and getting the cardio. So that's on me. But I'm still here. We're still doing cardio. The time might not be perfect, but we're still getting it done. And that's what's important. It's gonna be a longer day today, simply because this is such a monotonous pace. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, without the weight vest. With the weight vest, it's not great. Hurts my shoulders. Everything just kind of hurts a little bit. Oh, let me check this audio. Everything just kind of hurts a little bit. Oh yeah, we got audio on YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, Twitch, Kick, TikTok. If you're new to any of the social medias, hit the follow, hit the like, leave a wave, leave a comment. How are you doing today? Because all we're trying to do today is get a little bit better than we were yesterday. And the fact that we did everything yesterday, I lied, minus going to the gym. Got to do better at that. But we're back and ready to go. No one said it was going to be easy, but everyone said it was going to be worth it. I feel like that's another motto. We should keep that. No one said it was going to be easy, but everyone said it's going to be worth it. So come join along with your accountability partner. Hello, my name is Trey. Very nice to meet you. And let's get to them goals today. Let's get to the goals. Working out, being good at your job, being good on your religious practices, your spiritual practices, your mental fortitude. Are you stretching? Are you dieting? Are you doing what you know you should be doing? Hello, dog. Hi. How you doing? Hello, dog. Oh, I love dogs. I can't wait to get a dog. I'm gonna be too excited. But until then, I'm chilling and doing this cardio. Grumpy Old Man. Welcome to the chat, man. That's a great name. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. J-Tech. Whole bunch of people jumping in and out. Appreciate y'all stopping by, see what the live's about. Like I said, this is all about accountability. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Hopefully you see that by making this content, I'm doing what I told myself I would be doing. Man, minus getting up on time. I did not. Oh, I love the sound of that. Truck with an exhaust on that thing? On that thing? Too good. What up, everybody? I'm also doing my best to build a business. I wonder if y'all can even hear me with the truck running. Might have to wait till after. Not for sure. But we're getting it in. Weight vest is 50 pounds. I feel like this could possibly be one of the main reasons. Oh, I know what I want to talk. Shouldn't have grabbed them. Yeah, here's a couple things I'm gonna bring up after this truck moves. What am I training for? Life. Like, I tore my ACL 12 months ago, exactly a year ago, tomorrow. And I'm really just trying to feel back to normal. And I guess here's one of the things. I hope you can hear me because you're commenting. So, a few people that I know that had ACL surgery were like, you will never feel the same. No matter how much you train, how much you lift, how much you run, how much you stretch, it does not matter. Your knee will never feel back to normal. Your new normal will be how your knee feels, but it'll never feel normal. So for the last like 12 months, I've been fighting that. And I'm like, no, of course I'm gonna feel back to normal. Of course it'll be my same self. I just need to give it time. I need to work harder. I need to push more. And I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that sure, I can still do all those things, but my knee just fundamentally is different and it feels different. It's not good. It's not bad. It just is what it is. So now I'm just training to get back to where I was, and not back to where I was before surgery, but I want to get better than I was before surgery. I want to strengthen this leg. I want to get back into running. Not that I've ever been a runner necessarily, but my goal is 5 miles, 10-minute miles. Obviously, that's not even like a half marathon. That's barely more than a 5K, which I have ran multiple times before having surgery. And I'm just trying to get myself feeling more confident in my body, how it moves, how it feels, everything. Because it's much different than I thought it was gonna be. Much different than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm just training to be the best version of me every single day. Whether it's walking, getting my conditioning back, with the weight vest to strengthen my leg, if it's doing the bike to make sure the joints are loose, to make sure I'm eating all the right calories, make sure I'm eating in my time windows. I'm just trying to get back and get back better. And hopefully, let this be a guide. Because I, at no point in time, have been athletic. I just want to preface that. Was never good in sports. I was able to dunk, which is cool. Being that I'm like 5'8" on a good day with shoes on, I'm pretty impressed by that. But at no means was I the top recruit coming out of high school. I didn't play D1 basketball at a high level. I didn't play pro in any major sport. But in any normal gym, I can probably outlift 90% of people. And I'm not even strong by any means. I feel like at any point in time, I could outrun probably a much smaller number, like 50% of people. But I'm just trying to get back. And we're just trying to get back healthy, wealthy, in shape, and hopefully leave a blueprint that people can follow. Like, look, if you're somebody who had ACL surgery and you're struggling with motivation, you're struggling with depression, you're struggling with just not feeling like yourself, trust me, I went through it too. That's why I kind of been documenting the process. It hasn't been fun. It hasn't been glamorous. There's been a lot of tears. There's been a lot of doubts. There's been a lot of sadness. But I made it through, and I'm nobody special. So I know that whoever sees this and follows along can get similar results as me because I did it. So that's kind of what I'm doing this for. But also, I want to do a bodybuilding show. I wanted to do it this November. I tore my hamstring 2 months ago, and just a little difficult to do bodybuilding show when you're kind of struggling with tearing your hamstring, ACL still being recovered from. I did the cadaver option, so I said it'd be about 15 months until I'm back to normal, or like able to do the same thing as I normally was. I mean, obviously we're trying to speed that process up by being consistent, eating healthy, doing our exercises, but just is what it is. So that's what I'm training for. Good question. Hopefully that answered your question. Also, I had a few other things. I don't remember what they were. It was going to be somewhat important. Or maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was just telling the story and letting you know what the vision is and where we're going. Because knowing your destination is like half of the battle. Because sure, if you want to get in shape, that can mean a whole bunch of stuff. I read, and I'm going to make one thing I'm going to do is figure out how to make green screens. Because I haven't figured it out yet. You know where you make a video yourself and behind you is like an article or something? I want to set a goal to make one of those a day. So if I'm on a social media app or using my phone, I am going to have to do one of those green screens and just kind of give my opinion on what's going on. Because I saw a stat recently that said the average American could only do like 12 push-ups. And it's pretty sad. Like kids with no training, no expertise, no even like know-how of their body can do more than that. So I think getting us back to a place of just being active is going to be really important. And I know it's hard, especially today, because a lot of us work desk jobs. A lot of us don't do like manual physical labor jobs. People who do, big kudos to you. I know that stuff is hard. But people who don't, you still got to make sure that you're being active. You got a treadmill, you got a walking pad, you got a bike, elliptical. You're outside walking around the neighborhood. You know, you're at your kids', I don't know, soccer games, basketball games. You're walking, you're getting steps, you're moving. Because that's the only way that we are really going to combat that. Because if you take our population versus like, I don't know, Russia's population and hand-to-hand combat, the fisticuffs, there might be some states that got some issues. So, healthy, wealthy, fit, mentally clear, spiritually aligned, that's what we're about. That is what we're about. And if you're new to the channel, you're new to any of the social medias, hit the follow, hit the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? Because if nothing else, no, I'm with you. If you like, man, I'm going through an injury right now. It don't even have to be ACL. Maybe you had rotator cuff problems. You got tendonitis in the elbow. You have back pain. Look, what you're doing may not look the same. In terms of your exercise may look different. Your cardio may have to be different. Obviously, if you pinch a nerve in your back, walking for 45 minutes, up 10 incline, 2 speed with a 50-pound weight vest, might not be your ideal cardio. But no, I'm here with you. Whatever yours might be, go ahead and get it done. And you can come jump on this live. If you ever want some support, you ever want some feedback, look, I'll do whatever I can to help the people around me reach their goals. Because I love, more than almost anything, to see the people around me win. Even if they don't believe they can win. Because I just love it. I love it. I do. I'm really hoping that the two phones that I have that are the reason why I'm going live, and this is why I need to start getting up earlier, because I don't want them to overheat being in the sun. It's not that hot today, but you never know with these phones, man. Sometimes you take these phones in the sauna with you. I personally don't, but other people do. Works fine. Then they look down. It's like, your phone's about to overheat. I don't want them problems. Okay? I'm a simple man. That's why I'm using a phone and not using a camera or a recorder or nothing. This is what we got. Also, can somebody leave, like, I don't know, a rose or a present or a gift or something? What does that stuff do? Work harder. Dude, I'm working pretty hard. It may not look hard, but it is for me. I'm doing my best. Hey, thank you for the like. Or the hearts. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because I see some people on their live, they be like, here is a present. And they open it up on screen and it like blows up and there's something in it. I don't know if that's something I have to set up or exactly what. New to this whole streaming game. But it does look pretty cool, not gonna lie to you. My shoulders are still on fire. Look. Right now, this is part of the program. This is what we got to do. College me was different. College me wasn't old and injured. Now, I might be the same person, but the situation's a little bit different. So, the plan is we have another month of doing cardio with the weight vest on, walking up incline. We're doing cardio fast, like a zone 2 cardio, which is 60 minutes and 3.2 or 3.5 speed. And we're also riding the bike. I'm also doing 20 minutes of the stair climber when I get to the gym, plus some directional movements, side, shuffles on the treadmill, walking backwards, that type of thing. And yeah, college me was going hard. I can't help that I was in my prime in college. That's what I'm trying to get back to. Look, it might not be pretty, but I'm getting there. One step at a time. One step at a time. This month, we walking. Next month, run club. Anybody wants to come to run club, let me know. Send me a text, a DM. I'll give you the location. And it's going to come full circle. We're going to get back to it. But gotta say the process. Yeah, college was a great time. The only thing I really wish I would have done differently in college is maybe not tried so hard with the actual schoolwork itself. I graduated with I think it's like a 3.78 or something. Magnum cum laude is breaking down. Oh, looks like we're still good. I had to check on that thing. And I really would have just focused on the connection side of college. Meeting with the kids who were building the apps, who were coding, who were, architects, who were civil engineers, and that type of stuff, so that when I graduated, I would have had more connections to actually reach out to. I feel like for a business student specifically, I knew I wanted to run a business. I always thought it was going to be launching a gym until I got out of college and realized how expensive a gym actually was. I don't know. I guess in my delusional brain, I was like, I'm going to get this business degree. For some reason, I graduated, top of my class, and everybody's going to know that, hey, I can learn I can study, I can implement, and they just gonna be like, here's money. Go buy and implement. It does not work like that. You gotta apply for loans, you gotta pay them things back. They got crazy interest rates on them. So, wish I would have done a little bit differently. Also, may have went to a bigger school. Indiana State was cool when I thought I was gonna play sports for the rest of my life. When I stopped playing sports in college, I was like, man, this college feels like it's the same size as my high school. But it is what it is. Can't go back and change it. And yeah, my boy, it's okay. Dropping out of college, going to the Marines. Hey, a path is a path. Everybody sets their own. I know I'm already holding on. My shoulders feel like they was about to fall off. Okay, look. I'm tired. I didn't say I was perfect. Bro, play rugby. Look, that's how I know. We have not talked in a long time. You have not been keeping up. I tore my ACL 12 months ago. Currently in recovery. I haven't done probably like a couple weeks ago. And I would love to get back to it though. Maybe not necessarily playing rugby. Uh-oh. Might have to check this thing again. Oh no, we should be okay. I be getting worried. But I do want to start training again like an athlete. So, cutting, running, jumping, sprinting, all that good stuff. Look, that's cool. But I'm also not one of them people that necessarily love sports. Like, just my opinion. I would consider LeBron James the savior, as I call him, who's about to bring the 76ers a ring. He loves basketball. He's been playing for 50 years. Okay, maybe not 50, 30 years. And he's 50 years old. I don't necessarily love rugby or really sports in general like that. I played it if I was trying to get in some extra cardio, or I was hanging around with the boys, or just something to pass the time. But I don't really like lay awake at night and be like, man, let me go play rugby or basketball or football or baseball or track or any of the sports that I played in high school or college. I just don't have that burning desire. I just want to be in shape, have abs, make some money, provide for my future family, maybe do a homestead with some people so that we can grow our own food, take care of our children the way that they're supposed to be taken care of. Because they say it takes a community. And today's age, you got to build that community that you want. So, getting back from this injury is number one. And doing all that other stuff, secondary. And yeah, that's cool. I do see a lot of older people trying to get back into sports. If it's rugby, if it's the 37U people that play football, like I said, all that stuff's cool. When I was in high school, college, middle school, growing up, that stuff was fun. Now, I'm like, dude, I go play in this football game I'm about to be 32. I'm going to play in this football game at 32. If somebody rolls my ankle wrong, I'm going to be in pain. I won't be able to work out. It's going to be hard for me to do cardio. I'm still going to have to go to work. I don't even think 37U has health care. I know. That's how I know I'm old. When I'm like, does it have a retirement plan? Does the 401k match? If I get injured, will you at least pay the deductible? Nah, I'm good. That's how I got hurt the first time, playing in the men's league, playing basketball. Because I'm still nice like that. I know it didn't look like it. I got a vest on. It just made it look a lot slower than it actually was. And really just got to focus on one foot in front of the next. What up, Dom? I text you. Hopefully you got my text. And I feel like also, so I used to only do 30 minutes of cardio. And I feel like when my body sees that 30, it's ready to go. I did. If not, my phone's recording. Whenever I get off of here, I'll send it to you. Dude, that's huge. I didn't know you were in Dallas. How is it there? I really enjoy Texas. Cost of living's cheap, whole bunch of stuff to do. The weather's hot and nice. You can be outside, do a lot of cardio workouts outside. There's no, multiple inches of snow to fight against in the wintertime. How are you liking Texas, man? It was one of the places I was looking at moving to. Still kind of am. Bro, you're doing installation? That's so dope. What kind? Doing like spray foam insulation? Like what time is insulation you doing? What up, Turtle 25? That's a good name. Hey, Turtle 25. Do you have a turtle? Or you just like turtles? I like turtles. But hey, never know unless you try. At least I got it in the shade. Between 35, 5 incline, 3.5 speed for 60 minutes. Then the bike is 45 minutes. Then I do 20 minutes of cardio on the stair climber at the gym. And then I switch to like a 10-minute, kind of more like dynamic warm-up on the treadmill, which is side skips, walking backwards, kind of like a light jog backwards. And that's the extent of cardio before I start working out or doing sanity or anything like that. My whole plan right now is to get done with this cardio, shower, eat breakfast, edit the thumbnails for long form, so YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and then get to the gym and live stream at the gym for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Come back home tonight after work and do insanity. Since I woke up late, things have to be moved around slightly, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna miss them. It just means that they're gonna get moved around. I'm not gonna lie, that camera back there, that back shot, okay, pause, because that sounds kind of crazy, but that angle from the back, okay, still not great, but tell me that's not cinematic as F. Not cussing, but you know what I'm saying. That looked like me looking out to the world, watching the sun come up. I mean, maybe y'all don't think it's as cool as I do, but I'm pretty happy about it. I'll say I don't necessarily have like this super creative mind or outlook on things. I'm very task oriented. Like what needs to be done, write that out, I will get it done. It was like, hey, I need you to think about how this creative direction really changes the perception of our future customers. Look, man, let's get AI involved and let's have it do those type of things. So I'm just trying a couple different things. So the 45 minutes is to strengthen my leg specifically. 60 minutes, since it's just walking, is getting my leg used to, like that impact of walking, of taking each step, of bearing my own weight and that type of stuff. And I do it for 60 minutes because at some point in time in the future, I would like to be able to run for 60 minutes straight, which is not that long. It's only an hour. But my leg has not really run for more than like 5 minutes straight. So I'm just trying to build it up. I do. Today it's 10 incline, 2 speed, 50-pound weight vest for 45 minutes. On my other cardio session, it is 5 incline, 3.5 speed. I always try to walk up incline just because if I have the ability to make my workout slightly more difficult by not putting, in my opinion, too much strain on the workout itself, I like to try to add it in. And incline has always been a thing that I've kind of prided myself on. High school, college, when I'm running, when I'm trying to get in shape. It's like, sure, you might run a mile at 10 minutes, but I can run a mile in 10 minutes on 6 incline. I just felt like for the same work, I was doing more work and it was helping me get in shape faster. It could all be placebo, but I truly do believe that if you can get in shape running up incline, 6 to 15% incline, and do that for the same amount of time that you plan on running. So like sprinters, for instance, you run the 100 and you run it in, make up a time, 15 seconds. Obviously, we're not talking Olympians. We're talking about just like normal people, dog. And if you can run that same 100 up 10 incline using the same time, then you know you're working. It might not be the most scientifically backed way to increase your, work capacity. But for me, I think it worked. For the people that I work out with who were like doing it alongside with me, I feel like it worked. So I may not have extensive data, but for the people that I've trained, for the people that I work out with, I know it works. It's harder. It's not nearly as fun, but it works. Oh, another thing. I feel like we're going to end up having a key man problem in the business that I'm running right now. So it's a lead generation agency helping local businesses get more customers. And we have a few people working in positions that if they go on vacation, if they get sick, if they decide that they don't want to do it anymore, the business can't operate. So I'm trying to figure out ways in which our web developer, our salespeople, our Google Ads team, our community outreach team can kind of streamline the process so that at any point in time, if all of the salespeople we have are on vacation, if the web developer is sick, if the Google Ads team is running into complications and for some reason they can't work, then the rest of the people in the business can pick up the slack and be able to do those core things for the business without the business dropping a beat. So, working on that now. Tell me, what are your thoughts on like the key man bottleneck potentially? Is that even something you have to worry about until it gets at scale? But for me, like I would rather fix any potential issues that could arise now so that when they do inevitably pop up, because nothing's perfect, then we know how to combat them. Because right now we'll just be sitting on our hands and be like, well, nobody can do anything because salespeople aren't here. Well, we can't build anything because the web design person is on vacation. Well, our ads are paused because the ads team is at a conference or so, you know what I mean? So, yeah, there's that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I cannot wait for this to be over. I feel like this felt better than it normally does. I do feel like I'm getting stronger. One of the biggest things that I'm having trouble with, and if anybody has ever had ACL surgery, any type of knee surgery, is a personal trainer, physical therapist, I would love some insight. I'm still, in my opinion, I think I'm struggling to get my knee to still be completely straight. And I feel like because of that, it causes my knee to buckle sometimes. Or maybe like my knee's not strong enough to go straight. Because if I try to really hyperextend this leg, make it go all the way straight, it's like, it feels like the bones are like clicked together. It's very uncomfortable. What do y'all think? Let's go to 3. I'm also trying at the very end of my workout, maybe for a minute, maybe 2 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever it is, walking a little bit faster, getting my body used to this, so that next time I can add another minute, a little bit faster, add another minute, a little bit faster, and eventually I'll be doing this whole thing on 3 instead of 2, because your boy's in shape. Said I know this is a long run. I get it because I'm doing cardio, but we're getting there. And just like that, another day of cardio in the books. Said 10 incline, 2 speed, 50-pound weight vest, and just talking, getting things off my mind. Hopefully being your accountability partner. And just like that, I will see y'all in the next one. I will see y'all in the next one too. If you're on, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Rumble, and you're like, what happened? The stream cut out. It do be like that sometimes. Technical difficulties are a real thing. But appreciate y'all stopping by. If you're new to any of the social medias, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, TikTok, IG, don't matter, Twitch, Kick, whatever you're on, hit the like button, hit the follow button, leave a comment in the comment section. How you feel about the workout? Are you getting to your goals, your dreams, your aspirations? Are you doing the things that you know you should be doing on a daily basis? And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Tell me I don't have a beautiful voice. Woo! Yeah.